Alrighty. So tell me, what did you do this week?
This weekend.
This week with music in the world, in your realm of music. What did you guys do today this week?
Mostly just did it for like 2 days, cause
Sure. What did you do though?
we did the drum pad and I taught him.
Oh.
Got my drum lessons.
Yeah. Good.
So we used a tissue box for the hi-hat and the drum pad for the snare, and then for the bass drum we did, since it was pretty low, folded underwear.
Anything is game. In fact,
Some laundry. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
anything is game. The cat, your brother, anything.
I don't have any pets anymore.
Yeah, because they don't like being drummed on. They all ran away. Okay, so let's see this.
I took care of it.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do today. Oh, so Dad, what did she show you? What do you remember learning this week?
Let's see. She showed me the right spot to hold the stick,
Oh.
or how to check it.
Sure. Okay.
And then we went through the paper multiple times.
Yeah, good. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to do a little refresher on the patterns stuff, and then I'm going to introduce to you the piano, because, and here's how this works. Drums are the ultimate instrument for practicing and getting down and getting a concept for rhythms. The piano is the ultimate instrument for getting a concept of pitch and harmonies and melodies and singing songs and that sort of thing. So we have this hierarchy that I drew. First thing we have, what's that word? Tempo. Tempo, which means what?
I forget things quickly.
Beat, duck, duck. The beat. Exactly. Tempo is just a fancy word for the beat. And then rhythms are the syncopations on top of the base of the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a whole way to write that being a rhythm over tempo. And then once we got rhythms down, then we can enter into the realm of pitch, which even just the low and the high of the drums, these are all different pitches, quote unquote. They're all different sounds. So, and I know that you have a keyboard at home, and so I want to introduce to you the magic of this thing. We're not going to get too far into it, but I'm just going to introduce you to the geography of this. You know what geography is?
I've heard that word and I know it. It just, I forgot what it means.
What would the definition of geography be? Like the study of land, the study of the land formations. So these are like little hills, and this is the street, and these can be buildings. Like downtown New York has a geography of streets and buildings. The geography of Colorado is valleys and mountains. So the geography, the physicalness of this. Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is you're going to write for me. Oh, sit up. Let's get that. There we go. That's better. Okay. So what we're going to do for a few minutes here, you're going to write out some lefts and rights like I've done here. You can do anything you want.
Okay.
R's and L's, and then I'm going to play it, but you're going to see if I did it right. Ah. Oh, starting off with a left. Already a doozy. Okay, cool. So, which is my left? Good. Now, you tell me if I do this right.
No, at the end it was one of each. It should be right, right, left, left. I mean left, left, right, right.
Bingo.
Left, left, right, right.
Good. That's better?
Yes.
Okay, good. One, two. So the way I like to write notes is just do the dashes first. 3, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's really sloppy. 1, and then 2, 3, and then 4, and then just beam those together. All right, write me out another pattern. Give me a doozy. But not one that's too difficult for you not to recognize if I get it right or not. That's the trick.
Oh wait, did we already do this one? Let me see if we already did this one.
Well,
No.
you've starting out with 2 rights. You can do anything you want after that. We have all sorts of combinations. Oh, okay.
I didn't.
All right. All right, I'll give you a hint. I'm going to play it wrong, but you're going to point exactly which of those 8 notes was not sticked right.
No.
You weren't even watching.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
The left, that was one of each. It should be just the left hand two.
So which one exactly?
The left hand.
Okay, she was watching. I wasn't watching if she was watching, actually.
Actually, I can look at this and look at this at the same time.
Yeah,
because
okay,
that's
yeah,
side
all right,
vision.
yeah. And what's side vision called? You know what it's called? It starts with a P. Peripheral. Peripheral vision.
Yeah.
Well, good. Okay. So, you guys are going on vacation for the next 3 weeks?
For Christmas, I think before Christmas Eve, I am going to Yosemite.
Oh, nice. Nice. Now, my sister was a bit too young to go on the family trips we went on because she doesn't remember any of it. And she was 9 years old. She doesn't remember a thing. But then again, her memory isn't that great to begin with. Do you think you're going to well, you better remember Yosemite. That's an order.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yosemite is incredible. Okay, so while you're gone, the reason why I'm mentioning the vacation, while you're gone, play this game with Dad in the car or whichever parent isn't driving, or your brother. Family affair?
Yep.
All right. Road trip?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, good. Minivan activities with music. So you can do the same game with like your brother and you can play the rhythms. You can have him write the rhythms and you play it and you can see if you can do it wrong if he gets it right. So have fun on the car ride with writing a whole bunch of cool patterns.
I can even do that in the snow because I can like throw snowballs in a pattern.
Anything is fair game. All is fair game. Anything your imagination can conjure that brings this to life, no matter if it's snowballs or drums. Good. Okay. Check this out. We're going to move the snare drum so we can get a little closer. All right, I'm going to burn. Okay, check this out.
I can even go super far if I need to.
All right, good. So, tell me what you know about this. Do you know anything about what you're looking at here?
Well, I know it's a keyboard, and when you press different notes, it makes different sounds.
Mm-hmm.
And at mine at home, you can type in some numbers if you look at it correctly, and it will play a different instrument.
Ah, like we have here.
Yeah, it will play like it can play like.
Good. I like number 3. It's a very chill sound. So, if all of these black notes weren't here, and all we saw was white notes, it would be pretty difficult to know which of the white notes was which. The black notes are a reference point. I'm referring to these patterns up here to know which of the whites I'm hitting. So, notice that we have a group of 2 and then a group of
3.
Do you suppose this and this might be the same thing? Yeah. We have repeating pattern of 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. So yes, there are 2 different tones, but they're called the same thing. For instance, they're both a D flat. Now, I'm not going to tell you the letter names because I actually think introducing beginners to the letter names is way premature. Numbers is the way to go. But I'm bringing that up now just to let you know that all of these are D flats. So, this is an E flat. Hit all of the E flats up on here. Notice it's the second of the 2, so hit all of the E flats here.
I can't do that a lot of the time, but
Just one after the other. Yes, pattern recognition. So, it's such a challenge to the teacher, right? To like think about thinking about not knowing this and what I would want to hear too. And not just what I would want to hear, but the particular student would want to be shown and to hear. So good. We have patterns. All right, hit all of these. Yes, good. The middle of the 3. Okay, hit all of these.
it's kind of.
No, it's not.
Oh, because you look in between.
Yep,
The 2.
you're just referring to the 2 set. Yep. All right. Hit. Here we go. Now we're up in the game. Now, with 2 fingers in the fixed position, hit this. All of those.
And then it's kind of hard.
Do it with the other hand.
Yeah. And then it's
Mm-hmm. Bingo. All right. Now, three fingers. Let's do these three. Look at what's going on here. That I'm starting the white note after the 2, and then I'm just skipping. So you can see this pattern here, that it's not together, but they're spread out. There's one in between of each of these. But that also, the second note is in between the first 2 of the 3, and then the last one is the white note after the set of 3. Hit those 3 up the keyboard. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Good.
hard to get on.
Oh yeah, I got one more.
And then
Bingo. Good. So now, all of a sudden, this just got way easier. Because now, instead of seeing all of these notes, now we're just seeing a repeating pattern of 12 notes. Watch this. So, starting on the white between, or the one ahead of the 2. So, since it repeats, then we have all these notes in between, and there are 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then it starts over. This wouldn't be 13, that would just be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, all we need to look at is these 12 right here. In fact, starting here, count the 12 and just stop at 12. Play all each of the notes.
so do I go down?
Yep. 1, 2. Oh, but we're going from here, and then this is a repeating, so we only get all of these notes. I'll show you what you did. You went this 1, 2, 3, 4. You skipped that one. You're just going to hit every single one along the way. You're not going to. Every time you move to the right, whatever the next one is, even if it's a black note.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Use one finger.
Wait, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Which one? So if we're strictly moving from left to right, this one is ahead of this one. So after this one, it would be the very next one. Try it again.
It's not easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pause there. You went from here to there. You left one out.
Oh, I forgot. There.
Yeah. You're gonna hit every single one that crosses your path. Try it again.
So 1, 2,
9, 10, 11. 11, 12. Yes. And then that starts over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the piano, we can just split up the piano into this 12, this 12, this 12, this 12, this 12. And each of those sets of 12 are essentially the same thing. So a full piano, like we have in the other room. Do you guys have a full-on piano?
It's a keyboard. But
Just
it's
a keyboard.
88 key.
Oh, full keyboard. So 88 keys is the keyboard that you have. Yours is a lot longer, right? Yeah, it's a lot bigger. And so instead of worrying about an entire 88 keys, all we got to worry about is just 12 of them. That's it. And even a 7.5-year-old can like manage 12, right? Okay. So, in fact, I'm just going to put up a little barrier. So we're going to go, we're not going to use any of that. We're not going to use any of this. We're just sticking to this 12. It's like this is one piano, and this is a second piano and a third piano, and an 88 key full keyboard has 8 little pianos in it. So we're just going to look at one little piano. So So I can play a whole little song just with these two.
That's the dear. I love that one.
Da 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 dee. Da 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 dee. Da dee 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 dee. Da dee 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 dee. Oh, then it changes keys a little bit right there. So we get to play a whole recognizable tune with just these 12.
And I noticed something. Today there is like 2 little mallets for the bass drum. There's 2.
Ah, okay. We hit this one, and it activates this one. How do we activate this one?
That one right there.
Oh, that's a decent guess. But this is for the piano. That's the sustain pedal for the piano.
It's connecting to this one.
Yep. Boom. So actually, given that she's has an affinity for this down here, we'll wrap this up. What I want you to do with your piano tonight, tomorrow, and all the days up until you guys leave, is I want you to go up to your keyboard, and I want you to just find the set of 12, and in fact, starting with this one, starting with this white one, based off of these two. And what I want you to do is think about making up or playing a little song that you know, like Mary had a like playing a little song, some little fairy tale, Mary Had a Little Lamb, whatever, just some simple, easy tune, and figure out how to play it. In fact, you can just dismiss the black notes, and you can just deal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, these 7 white notes, based on the position, starting at the position of the white note ahead of the 2. Okay, now find those same 12 somewhere else other than here. Yeah, good. Alrighty. So, in fact, you know how little Mary Had a Little Lamb goes. Figure out how to play that, and I'll give you a hint. It starts on this one. It starts on the white note ahead of the 2. Dee-da-dum, da-da-dum. All right, somewhere else on the piano, find the first 3 notes of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Bingo. In fact, okay, start here. Figure out how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb right here, right now. Da-da-dum. So sing da 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 da. Sing it with me. Da, I know singing's a little embarrassing. I get it. So the first note, actually the second note, is it below or above the starting note? Mary. Did I go down or did I go up? Mary.
Down.
No, I went down. So, starting on this note, your second note is probably going to be one of these 2 down here. Figure it out. Sound right? Oh, it does it? Mary had. I know. I'll give you. Here it is. Mary had. You're just gonna go straight down the whites. Mary had. And then I'll figure out the rest. So now play Mary Had a Little Lamb. These are your first 3 starting notes. Start here on these 3. Mary had. That's your homework assignment. Figure out how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. Alrighty. So now we're going to show Dad some cool drum stuff. Mary Had a Little Lamb.
I'm making notes so I don't forget.
Okay, let's move this lumbersome thing. And then, once you figure out Mary Had a Little Lamb, then you can figure out some other little tune that's simple and cute. On only those white notes. Okay, let's do this. Drums are pretty cool, right? Yeah, they're the best. Drums are obviously the coolest instrument. Okay. Let's take these guys. And do you remember anything that we did last week?
On one.
Show me where your feet go. Could go over there. Hit your left one.
The left one, right here.
Or your left foot, yeah.
This one.
Go for it. See what happens. Boom.
Yeah.
Now go right, left, right, left, right. Okay, scoot closer. Your leg, like this, your leg here should be going like, this should be like a square angle here, as opposed to it being out here. So this leg needs to be straight down. So if you're too far back, then that goes out like this. So if you get closer, then your leg can just go straight down. So good. Alrighty. Now, bring your foot over to this one. Remember this thing? Yeah, make that go down. And then you're just gonna keep that down. Okay. Let's bust out the notation, which she learned. She learned how to read music within 2 seconds yesterday, or last week. Okay. First one. The bottom is the what?
Bass drum.
Hit the bass drum. Hit that one. Bingo. Hit the X's.
Sorry.
Bingo. Okay. Now, actually, I should. This is going to be with your right hand. These are R's. And then this one is an L. And then a K. If I wrote a K here, what do you think that stands for?
Korina.
Korina, correct. It means kick. So that means your foot. And so this is one of these things. This is called a bass drum, but it's also called a kick drum because you're essentially kicking it with your foot. You know, you're not actually kicking it, but you know, kick drum. So K. All right, think about it. Bass drum and hi-hat together. Right hand, right foot. Play me the first downbeat there. What two things? Bingo. Whoa, I've never seen anyone do that before. Like just straight up upside down.
Yeah.
All right. So instead of this, that was super cute. And you went like way over here. Wow, that was the first. Think about turning this over. And this is super tall. It doesn't go any lower, but it's all right that it's tall because it'll promote the elbow out. So this one, that one together. Boom, hit them together. Which one was first? Yeah. Which one was first?
It's just my foot's faster than my hand.
Okay, that's good enough for me. All right, work that out.
Which one?
First one.
This one?
Yep. That's right. Now, do it again and see if you can repeat it on a loop. You can go as slow as you want to go. There's no rush here.
Trying to keep that close. I'm trying to look at it for a second because that's kind of hard to do.
Nothing is hard. It's all in your mind. Mm-hmm. Bingo. Good. Good. It doesn't matter that everyone on the dance floor just like fell on their face and broke their nose. What matters is that you did the operation correctly. Because doing the operation incorrectly is just going to create chaos in your brain. Good. Now, do that again, and then say the numbers as you do it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ah, good. She's breathing. I like that. Hit that bass drum a few times hard. And scoot like 3 inches forward. There you go. And then lift your heel, and then just drop your toe into it. Ah, your knee is getting telescoped out a bit. Okay, good. Let's turn this a bit. There we go. Say the numbers. 1.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Ah. Now we got some dancers. Oh, everyone just fell on their face. You're gonna have a lawsuit on your hands.
Hey, that was good for a minute.
Yeah, it was. I was dancing. I was grooving. Good. All right, do it again and say the numbers a little bit louder.
I started as good and I kind of get it out of control.
Hey, you can go as fast as you want as long as it's the right thing.
I accidentally messed up a little bit.
Hey, you don't have to tell us. We know.
I was doing pretty good though.
And I'm glad that you're not apologizing like she tried to do last week. Sorry for everything. There is no sorry.
I
Yeah.
wasn't pressing that for a second.
Say the numbers.
2, 4.
Good. In fact, we can do... All right, we're going to improvise. Instead of the hi-hat, although keep your left foot on it, hit this right here. Yeah, this is the new hi-hat. And you can just hit the paper.
Yeah. It's kind of easier with this.
I double dare you to try that.
It's kind of hard.
No, it's not. I don't want to hear it. It's not. You haven't even tried it yet. Let's make that a little bit louder.
Yeah.
Make the towel a little bit thinner. Okay.
That's kind of tense.
What's hard about that? I see nothing hard. You're a big liar. That's what you are. Okay. Flip this around and just hit the wood so it's a little bit louder. Go for it. Meltdown every single time.
It's just trying to. It's just trying to trick me.
Oh, you accidentally
Yeah.
were grooving there. Okay, good. Play the second one there. And the numbers, how many numbers are there? 1, 2.
3, 4, 1, 5, 6.
Yeah, there's 6 beats. So count to 6 as you do that. Yes. Good. You're going to love this. When you're 30 years old, you're going to love watching that video.
Right?
Yeah, this is for posterity as well as, as Well, that's really what it's all that's for. All right.
Sorry.
What did you do?
I accidentally hit this before the.
You played the first one.
Yes.
So, well, that's good. That first beat is getting ingrained in you. Now, just focus on just that one. In fact, I'm going to fold this
Yeah.
to make it crystal
Easier.
clear. Yeah, focus on that top line. Did you believe you were playing this? I believed that you were playing that one again. So now you're doing the first 2/3 of it right, but then you have another hi-hat and snare together. So there's two hi-hats and there's two hi-hat snare combos in this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on beat 5, it's another what?
Combo of the hi-hat and the snare drum.
Yeah, do it. Just forget about the other pattern. Just read that strictly. I love that you love the primary pattern. This is good. This is every rock gig you go to, you can just play that and you're good. 100, like 99% of every pop music record on the planet it has that beat. So you're good to go for that one. But now, just focus on reading the information that's there. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, good. Now say the numbers. Now say all 6 as you do it.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Ah.
3, 4.
Do it up to here and just stop on beat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Forget that one. Just do that right there. And then say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nice and loud. 1,
2, 3,
4, 5. Yeah, okay, and again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Okay, now just good. Now just do all 6. Now just
Okay.
repeat the pattern here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Keep going.
Ah, good. Yes, keep going.
I keep messing that one up.
Yeah, slow it down. In fact, you're a fan of breathing, which is good. Take 3 deep breaths. 3 nice and slow breaths. Now make the other one smoother. Ah, good. That one wasn't as troubled. A 3rd breath and make it smooth. Yeah, good. Your first breath was this.
Yeah.
So that's a trembled breath. So then the other one is smooth. So this is good.
I do not give up.
Get what?
I do never give up.
Oh, you don't give up.
No.
Got it. Well, good. This is the good disposition. Yeah. Oh, I love that you're not afraid to just hit that. Good. Yeah, this is not a shy person's instrument here.
No.
Yeah, and if you are shy, you won't be shy after you practice this because you can't play this shyly. So
Now you have to.
this could be therapy for like overly shy people. Yeah, good. Okay, now put it back on the hi-hat.
Oh, that's better.
Ah, it is.
It's easier with a normal hi-hat.
Okay, probably because it's what you were introduced to. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
And it's a familiar sound, and this is just kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
But this is easier to hit than way up there, as far as just closeness goes. Go for it. Count nice and loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ja. 1, 2, 3, 6.
It's like hitting that. So
Well, don't hit that then.
you gotta keep it like on the edge.
Yep. Good. I like how you.
Oh.
Yep. Keep that left foot down. In fact, do this. Hold that down further. Edge, middle, bell. This is called a bell. And then just do a whole bunch of hits that are. Do that. Now hit precisely on the edge right there. Yeah. See if you can keep that consistent. Go for it.
It's killing me.
Good. Good. The fact that it's killing you means that you're actually learning. If this is supposed to be painful. Yeah, good.
It's not staying down.
Well, that's you're in control.
Keep moving on.
Count the numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this is what's happening. You are holding your breath. Now, this is going to be a pretty advanced thing to get you to breathe as you're doing this, but part of what's making this extra difficult is that you are holding your breath. It's very ironic because actively breathing is during this, like intentionally breathing during this is you have to pay attention to it. So that does make it difficult, but actually holding your breath makes it even more difficult. Try this. Remember what we did last time? All right, I want you, the whole family, to do this in the proverbial minivan. Is it going to be the white vehicle out there? The SUV? Okay.
It's not
Subaru.
Subaru.
Yeah.
The family wagon, that's what we're calling it.
Family wagon.
In the family wagon, I want all four of you and the cat. You guys have any pets?
Not anymore. I had to put my dogs down.
Yep. It's part of life.
Yep.
Not living is a part of living.
But it was kind of expected because it was actually dog violence. They got spray painted by someone. They were just
They were
outside.
traumatized, but then something.
What?
Long story. They attacked my wife, and that was
They meaning the dogs?
dogs.
The dogs
Yeah.
turned on their owner.
Yeah.
How did the spray paint come in?
Well, there was like a guy and they were just at the fence and then they like spray painted them with something.
And did that happen before the attack on Mom?
Right
Yeah.
before.
And then
Oh, so they were like freaking?
yeah, and then
Yeah, they were never. It was about a 2-week span.
yeah,
where
and
they
then
just-
my mom tried to wash them and then all of a sudden my dog Zion, he just tried to scratch my mom in the face.
Oh no! I had to. They pinned her in the bathroom.
What?
She was screaming. I had to put ropes on them and drag the dogs out. They
Oh,
were trying to bite me.
big, substantially large dogs.
Yes,
Yeah, that's formidable force.
they were German Shepherd lab mixes.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
Yep. That was it.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, then just the four of you, just the four humans in the family wagon, do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this called?
Exhale,
And this one is
inhale.
bingo. Exhale for 4, inhale for 4. Let's do that together. So take a deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now, actually, let's bust out some familiar equipment here so that your brain can be triggered to think back onto this lesson when you see this object again at home. We're going to create association. I'm just going to call this the breathing pad. How about that? Okay. With both hands, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to that first pattern. Good old 4. The good old pattern of 4. And I want you to do 1 cycle of this, exhale, and 1 cycle of this, inhale. So it's still 4 beats, so like the 4 beats we just did. And then this is the last thing we're going to do, because you guys got to go. Play me that beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a deep breath to start off. Yep, the first one, just the good old 4 beat. Yeah, keep going. Nice deep breath in, and then initiate. So actually, since you're a small little person, your lungs are only so big. So you actually have to play a little bit faster if you want it to line up with like a natural breath. Like, the 7-year-old breath would be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now you could, hyperventilate yourself, but, it's all right.
Sometimes I take a big breath when I need to, and then take a few small breaths and do some big breaths.
Yes, and when you're drumming on stage in front of 10,000 people in 20 years from now, you'll just start to breathe naturally. But for now, I want you to get a clue about keeping your breath going because you're holding it right now. Try it again. We're now get to go until you get this. Pressure's on.
Sometimes when I breathe too fast like that, it just like makes me like over breathe.
Yeah, hyperventilating. Do the beat again. Get that under your hands.
Yeah, I can do that really quickly.
Oh, okay. Okay, so now add the breath. Deep breath in, kick it off.
I'm like thinking about that one kind of.
Yep. Read the pattern as you do it. And I'll breathe with you audibly to remind you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-huh.
I don't care if I mess it up. As long as I breathe.
All right. Okay, do this. Eliminate just this, and just do the bass drum and the hi-hat together, and just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the bass and the hi-hat. Just the right side of your body. Right foot, right hand.
Except for holding that down.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, good.
I usually can only go to 3.
That's fine. Yeah, I get that you're. All right, add that snare, and then we're off to the races. You and Dad.
This.
Add the snare drum. Boom, do cha da do cha da. Your favorite pattern that you already know how to play.
Yeah.
Add that breath. Let's hear it.
I keep yawning.
That's natural.
Yeah. I can just do it without the numbers, and it helps me.
Oh, sure.
Do it without the
Sure.
I gotta get my hands back on this.
Okay, now do it at the speed at which you are going to be comfortable breathing. So take out the breath, but just go do ja about this fast. Fact.
Just on that one.
This is your metronome. Play the beat to my beat. Or up here, this is your metronome. This is just the sound you're going to follow. Doom, da, doom, ba.
Here's how I like to do it.
Yep. First, the second beat is hi-hat all by itself.
Yeah. It's easier when it's already done.
Forget about
Just messing me up.
forget about breathing. Play. Give us a beat. Get the dance floor moving.
Okay, that I can do.
That you can do.
That you can do.
It's like me putting
Keep going.
when I don't know. Sometimes I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I'm caught up.
Okay, this is how we're gonna finish this off. I want you to do this, and this is something you can practice in the car. So, no sticks, no nothing. 2 feet on the floor, 2 hands on the legs. You get to do the same thing without any drums, without any sticks. We're drummers. The definition of percussion, by the way, this is a percussion instrument. This is a percussion instrument. This is a drum. Drums are percussion instruments. So the definition of percussion, a percussion instrument is anything that is struck or shaken, which actually is still striking because like the rice and the beans inside of the maraca is striking the inside of it. So it's really just it's a contact instrument. So that's the definition of percussion, anything that is struck or shaken, which we could just reduce down to anything that's struck or hit. So this is going to be the left foot is just going to be still. So this is a right foot, right hand, left hand, just these 3 for now. And you just do this. And you can hit this leg. And so the right hand hits the
Hi-hat.
And so therefore your right knee is the
Hi-hat.
Yep. Do that on with body percussion. Body percussion only. Yep.
Yep.
Keep going. In fact, your 2 legs sound the same. These 2 things definitely don't sound the same. So, or rather, these 2 things, the hi-hat and the snare sound different. So do this. You hit either like a different part of your leg. You can hit any, I know. Hit all over your body right now and find a bunch of different sounds. Find a high sound. What's the highest sound you can find slapping your own body? Without getting to clap. That would be the highest, right?
Yeah.
So only hands striking different parts of the body other than its own hand, other than the hands. Find a low sound.
The lowest sound?
Yeah, what is supposed to be the lowest sound you could find?
But my feet can't touch the floor when I'm
Okay, your feet are just going to hit the floor no matter what. So that with just the hands. All right, check it out. The lowest sound you can get with your hands against your own body is to make a fist, and that flat part of your fist from here to there is flat. Go right here and just ape yourself there.
I always do.
So check this out.
How?
Right? Like I had at Fall Fest, I just had the high sound and the low sound. 1, 2, low, high, boom, low, high. So
I have like a little thing in my pants.
or you could do this. Or you could just hit different part of your leg. Or you could even try this. Open hand, closed fist against the legs. Would you agree that those are 2 different sounds?
Yeah.
So, back to the drum beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bingo! Okay, your assignment, and you better have this down next time, because you have a whole 3 weeks. You have no excuse not to have this down. What I want is not only figure out how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on the piano, but also to do this. This is what I want you to be able to perform in 3 weeks. 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Body percussion, feet on the floor. Left foot ain't doing anything. If you want to give yourself a challenge, you can do it left hand lead. You can go as if these two things were flipped. That's extra credit right there. But to do this beat on your own body plus breathing.
I think I can actually do the left hand one right now, maybe.
All right, hot shot, ready, set, go. I'm watching.
Okay. I usually have to look at the paper and it makes it a little easier.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Reader.
And
She's a
then-
reader.
Yeah.
Good. Body. Percussion.
I do. So, this is my hi-hat. This is my That's tricky. Heck, that has some. If I would put my feet over here for a sec.
Yeah, get comfortable.
Then I have more room for
Yep.
my feet.
It's the bane of our existence, being uncomfortable while playing.
Yeah. This one.
Ah, okay. Although, if you're gonna do a true reversal, this is your kick drum, and this one stays still for now.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm
Do-
right-handed, so.
Precisely. Although, ambidexterity is the fancy word for being equal on both sides, which no one truly is. And yeah, try. Just play with this. Get this down. Get that beat down. Body percussion in the car the whole time. Drive everyone nuts. Although this is the way to prevent driving. Okay, the bane of our existence. The bad thing about being a drummer is that we're always drumming and we bother everyone. However, if you get everyone drumming with you, then it's not obnoxious. That's a life lesson right there. Yeah, just know that if you're going to be a drummer, you're going to be doing this with your fingers all the time, and you're going to drive everyone nuts. Okay, toodaloo gang. Don't make dad late. Go do your car business. Body percussion plus the breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty. Yosemite or Big Bear? Which one is it? Yeah, Yosemite. That's go hike up to the top of Half Dome and do the beat on the rock. Get that rock moving.
Well,
That-
last year we did Hawaii, and she didn't like it.
What?
So,
Just go back when
I
you're
like the
you just go back when you're 30.
we're trying to snow this time, maybe.
Make
I like the snow.
make your first $1 million, and then go to Hawaii. You'll appreciate it then.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My elbow just hit that.
Yep. Drummers always making a racket. That's what we do.
Let me put this here.